Hello and welcome back to WC Marketplace. Today's video will be all about the auction product using Advanced Front-End Manager. We are sure some of you may be quite familiar with the movies like Sex and the City, The Phantom of Opera and The Magic Christian, and are equally familiar with the term auction. For those of you who are not familiar, to auction is to sell a product to the higher bidder. WCMp lets vendors set up products for auction, define or extend the auction time to allow multiple kinds of auctions like normal, proxy, reverse or sealed auction to take place. Before proceeding further with configuring auction products, we need to keep in mind that both the Advanced Front-End Manager and WooCommerce Simple Auction needs to be installed and activated. To give vendors the option to apply for the auction products, the admin needs to make a minute changes. Let's learn what it is by navigating to WCMp from the admin dashboard and then selecting the settings from the drop-down menu. Once you're on the setting page, then select the Capabilities tab and scroll down to the product type. Tick mark the auction option available here and select Save to save all the necessary changes. Was not that simple? Now that you as an admin have granted vendors the option of creating auction products, let's see things from the vendor's point of view. From the dashboard, go to Add Product page under the Product Manager and then follow our patent way of adding the product, which we have been following for our other product video. Like for every other product, we have started by adding a product title, description and an image. From the product type box, select auction from the drop-down menu. As soon as we select auction, we can see that two tabs have been added: auction and automatic relist with all the predefined tabs. You can check our videos on product types and product manager to know about the functions of each of these tabs. So skipping over and let's directly jump onto the tab required for this product. Auction. Item condition. Detail about the product that you are about to auction, whether it is new or a used one. Auction type. Normally, auction type means the normal way of bidding. The highest price gets the product. Reverse. Auction type is just the opposite. The lowest bid gets the product. Proxy bidding. Proxy bidding or automatic bidding is a method where a customer can choose to enter a maximum amount he or she feels comfortable paying. Once they have set the maximum, the system will keep an eye on the auction on behalf. If he or she gets outbid, the system will automatically bid again on behalf, up to the maximum limit. Therefore, the system acts as a proxy for your preference. By enabling this feature, Start Price. The initial start price of the biddable product, bids will be taken greater than the set start price. Bid increment. Bidding increment is done so the customer can bid in increments of the set number as the starting bid after a bid is placed. For example, if you set bid step of say 5, the customer would be able to start bid in 5, 10, 15 and so on and so forth. Reserve price. The lowest price at which you are willing to sell your item. If you don't want to sell your item below a certain price, you can set a reserve price. The amount of your reserve price is not disclosed to your bidder, but they will see that your auction has a reserve price and whether or not the reserve has been met. If a bidder does not meet that price, you are not obliged to sell your item. Buy it now price. Setting this price will allow the customers to directly buy the products at that price without submitting a bid. However, the Buy It Now button disappears when bid exceeds the Buy It Now price for normal auction or is lower than the reverse auction. Auction dates. Set the starting and the ending dates of the auction. This will show a custom down timer on the single product page, reminding the customer of the time left to enter in the bid. Relist. The button appears only if an auction has failed, expired or finished. Clicking this relist auction date fills a pair so that you can restart your auction from a set date. Automatic relist. Automatic relist auction. It enables you to automatic relist expired, finish or failed auction if the customer still has not paid for one auction. Relist if fail after n hours. Automatically relist auction if not yet successfully done after the said hours. Relist if not paid after n hour. Automatically relist auction if the customer still has not paid after the said hour. Released auction duration in hours. Automatically released auction within the particular span of time. Click on Publish option to start with the auction. Now the customer can see the auction product from the side, which looks like this, and can bid on the product. So this was all about the WooCommerce auction, and now we shall learn about another interesting plugin, which is the Yet Auction plugin. Just like WooCommerce auction, Yet Auction plugin is also used to help the vendors to create auction products. As discussed previously, the basic configuration of the auction product like product title, description, image will remain the same as the WooCommerce plugin. The only section that would change would be the auction tab. For this section, let us configure the auction tab according to the Yet plugin. Start price. The initial start price of the biddable product. Bids will be taken greater than the set start price. Bid up. The automatic raise of the next bid after a bid has already been placed related to the show bid up setting. Minimum increment amount. Bidding increment is done so the customers can bid in increments of the set number as the starting bid after a bid is placed. In short, it is the minimum amount to increase the manual bids. Reserve price. The lowest price at which you are willing to sell your item. If you don't want to sell your item below a certain price, you can set a reserve price. The amount of the reserve price is not disclosed to your bidders, but they will see that your auction has a reserve price and whether or not the reserve has been met. If a bidder does not meet that price, the product cannot be purchased. Buy it now price. Setting this price will allow the customers to directly buy the product at that price without submitting a bid. However, the Buy It Now button disappears when the bid exceeds the Buy It Now price for the normal auction or is lower than a reverse auction. Auction dates. Set the starting and the ending date of the auction. This will show a countdown timer on the single product page, reminding customers of the time left to enter in the bid. Time to add overtime. Number of minutes before the expiration date on which postpone the auction if a new bid is available. Overtime. Number of minutes to extend the duration of the auction if a new bid is registered before its expiration. Automatically released auction if not yet successfully done after said can be entered in days, hours or minute depending upon settings, and in the very next field select unit for automatic rescheduling. Show bid up. Proxy bidding or automatic bidding is a method where customers can choose to enter a maximum amount he or she feels comfortable paying. Once they have set the maximum, the system will keep an eye on the auction on behalf. And if he or she gets outbid, the system will automatically bid against on behalf, upon to the maximum limit. Therefore, the system acts as a proxy for your presence. Enable this by enabling this feature. Show overtime. If you want to show overtime on the product page, enable this option. Once done, as usual, click on Publish button. Let's view the product by clicking on the product link available here. This is how the Yet Auction product looks like, and by clicking here the customers can start bidding. With this, we have come to the end of our WCMp auction product video. Create your own auction products and let us know about your experiences in the comment section below. With this, we have come to the end of our video. If you like the tutorial, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Click on the small red bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. And do not forget to check out the description box below for more useful links. Thank you for watching.